At the farthest edges of theoretical physics, where mathematics outpaces observation and imagination presses against the limits of reality, there exists an idea so strange, so counterintuitive, that even black holes seem familiar by comparison. These are white holes. They are not stars. They are not galaxies. They are not objects we have ever seen. And yet, according to the equations that describe space-time itself, they may be possible. White holes are the theoretical opposites of black holes. Where black holes swallow matter and light, white holes expel them. Where black holes mark an end, white holes suggest a beginning. Where black holes trap information behind an event horizon, white holes may release it back into the universe. If black holes are cosmic drains, white holes would be cosmic fountains. And if they exist, they raise one of the most profound questions in modern physics. Could white holes be the universe's reset buttons? To understand the white hole paradox, we must begin with what we know. Black holes are no longer theoretical. They are real, observed, and mapped across the universe. Born from the collapse of massive stars or the merging of dense cosmic structures, black holes warp space-time so severely that nothing, not even light, can escape once it crosses the event horizon. At the center of a black hole lies a singularity, a point of infinite density where our laws of physics break down. Time and space exchange roles. Cause and effect blur. Predictability vanishes. For decades, physicists believed this was the end of the story. But the equations of general relativity tell a stranger tale. When mathematicians solved Einstein's equations for black holes, they found something unexpected. The solutions did not describe just black holes. They also allowed for their mirror image, a region of space-time where matter and energy could only exit, never enter. A white hole. In theory, a white hole cannot be approached from the outside. Nothing can cross its boundary inward. Instead, matter, radiation, and even space-time itself emerge outward, as if expelled from the fabric of the universe. This immediately presents a paradox. Black holes form naturally through collapse. White holes do not. There is no known physical process that creates a white hole. No stellar explosion gives birth to one. No gravitational collapse produces an outward singularity. And yet, the equations permit their existence. White holes appear not as objects that form, but as objects that simply are. This is where the paradox deepens. If a white hole exists, it must have existed forever or appeared fully formed. It cannot grow. It cannot evolve. It cannot absorb anything from its surroundings. It can only release. Matter erupts outward from the white hole's horizon, expelled violently into space. Once released, that matter is free to interact with the universe, but it can never return. Time, in a sense, flows backward at the horizon. This raises profound questions about causality. If a white hole emits matter, where did that matter come from? One possibility is that white holes are connected to black holes. Some solutions to Einstein's equations suggest that a black hole in one region of space-time could be linked to a white hole in another, possibly through a wormhole. In this picture, matter falling into a black hole does not vanish. Instead, it re-emerges somewhere else, at some other time, through a white hole, a cosmic recycling system, an exit after the ultimate entrance. This idea transforms black holes from endpoints into gateways, and white holes into release valves for information, matter, and energy. If true, this could resolve one of the greatest problems in physics, the black hole information paradox. According to quantum mechanics, information can never be destroyed. But black holes seem to erase information forever once it crosses the event horizon. White holes offer a possible escape. They could return information to the universe, but at a cost. White holes are violently unstable. Theoretical models suggest that even the smallest disturbance would cause a white hole to collapse almost instantly. A single incoming particle, something that should be impossible, would destabilize the structure. This fragility makes white holes elusive. Even if they existed, they might last only fractions of a second. A cosmic flash, a burst, gone before we could ever detect them. And yet, some physicists believe we may have already seen hints. Certain unexplained gamma-ray bursts, brief, intense flashes of energy with no apparent source, have been suggested as possible signatures of white holes. These events release enormous energy in a short time, without the usual aftereffects of supernovae or neutron star mergers. Could these be white holes briefly opening? Could they be ancient black holes reaching the end of their lives? Some models propose that black holes do not last forever. Over unimaginably long timescales, they slowly evaporate through a process known as Hawking radiation. As they lose mass, they shrink. And at the very end, when the black hole becomes microscopic, something dramatic may occur. Instead of fading into nothingness, the black hole could rebound. The singularity could transform. The black hole could become a white hole, a final release. In this scenario, a white hole is not the beginning of a universe, but the end of a black hole. A delayed explosion, releasing information stored for billions of years. A cosmic reset. Other theories take the idea even further. Some speculate that white holes may have played a role in the birth of our universe itself. The Big Bang, in this view, resembles a white hole event, a sudden, outward explosion of space-time, matter, and energy. Our universe could be the interior of a white hole, or the aftermath of one. If so, then every black hole in our universe might give rise to a new universe beyond it, a nested cosmos, endlessly branching. Black holes as seeds, white holes as births, reality folding in on itself. This idea blurs the line between cosmology and metaphysics. It suggests that creation and destruction are not opposites, but phases of the same process. Yet, for all their elegance, white holes remain unproven. No direct observation has confirmed their existence. No experiment has recreated one. They live entirely within equations, possibilities, and the quiet confidence of mathematics. And that uncertainty is what makes them powerful. White holes force us to confront the limits of our understanding. They challenge our assumptions about time, causality, and irreversibility. They ask whether endings are truly final, or whether the universe has a way of starting over. If white holes exist, they are rare, fleeting, almost impossible to detect. But if they do not exist, then something else must resolve the contradictions between gravity and quantum mechanics. Either way, the universe is telling us that our story is incomplete. White holes are not just speculative objects. They are questions made physical. They are reminders that reality is deeper than observation and stranger than intuition. They stand at the intersection of collapse and creation, destruction and rebirth, silence and eruption. If black holes are where the universe hides its secrets, white holes may be where it reveals them. And somewhere, beyond our instruments and our equations, the cosmos may still hold its reset button, waiting for the right moment to press it.